Hello and welcome to New Milford, Connecticut, as we are here to watch the Canterbury School take on Portsmouth Abbey. As we are setting up for the opening kickoff, Canterbury set to return to open up the game. Getting underway any second now. As this is going to be the opening kickoff on the brand new turf field for the Canterbury Saints, and we are underway. Long booming kick, and it's going to be a touchback. As the Saints take the field here, they are unveiling their brand new athletic facility, brand new turf field. It's the first time it's being played on. And talking with Coach Jim Stone yesterday, they said the players are hyped up, jacked up, and ready to play and ready to win. Today's a big day for them. A win guarantees them a spot in a bowl bid. They're second in a row, so expect a lot of action out of them today. Snap, screen pass over, breaks a couple tackles, breaks up, and gets about a 9-yard gain on first down. As number 2, Tyler DiNapoli, team captain there with the reception. We have a second and 1 for the Saints. Looking like they're on their own 26-yard line. Sorry, 36-yard line. 34, excuse me. In motion. Handoff up the middle. Breaks, get into the second tier. Breaks a tackle, rolls off, and is stuffed just about the 41-42-yard line for a sizable gain. TJ Washington on the carry there. Got a quick another look at the replay. Breaking through the first line, the front 7, getting to the secondary, and getting a solid gain. Those are 2 plays, 2 big chunk plays for the Saints early on here. Offense is rolling. While they're playing a bit of a factor is we have rain moving into the area and gusty winds, so we expect a lot of plays on the ground today. High snap, handoff, up, breaking through another tackle, up, and another good gain of about 7 yards. Leave DiNapoli on the carry there. We're looking at about a second and 4. As we get a look at the Portsmouth defense. At about the 48-yard line, we got a second and about 4. Shotgun snap, drops back to pass, scanning, rolls out of the pocket, being flushed out, being chased, slings it downfield, and so we don't know. Looking at it, looking like an incompletion. I apologize about that. As we're lining up for about a third and 3 here. First third down of this drive for the Saints. As we can look at Aiden McDermott bringing in the play there. Breaking the huddle on the third down here. Shotgun set. Got a man in motion. Snap. And penalty markers down. Believe false start was the indication. Yep, false start. False start on the offense. And that's going to bring them to about 3rd and 8. This is going to set up for a more likely Most likely pass plays is not what you want in the offense. Bad time for the first penalty. Another man in motion. Snap. Crosses to the man in motion. Breaks up the field. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Won't go down. Finally stopped right around the marker. It's going to come down to a spot. I believe he got it. Waiting for an indication. And they are moving the chains. That is a first down, Saints. Beautiful play. Beautiful motion. Caught the defense off. Great blocking. Breaking tackles. And just would not be denied that first down. Number 6, Tommy Candelario with the first down there. Quick snap, pass, oh, and wait for the call, and it is a reception. Candelario again, back-to-back plays, beautiful catch there, low pass, but he gets down there to reel it in. As we get another look at it, gets his hands just under there in time. Beautiful play from the wide out there. And I believe that brings up another first down for the Saints. They are now getting deeper into Raven territory. Shotgun snap, and he rolls out the run and an option. McDermott keeps it himself, gains a couple yards. The Saints are looking early here. Their game plan seems to be lots of motion to throw this defense off. So far, or in the early goings, it's worked. They've been running lots of motion, lots of option, and it's been getting them lots of yards. Second down at about 9. Snap. Drops back to pass. Connection. And it's a big chunk there on second down by number 2, Tyler DiNapoli. I believe that's enough. Nope, just shy of the first down. We have a third down, Saints. And you look at the marker. Third and short coming up here for Canterbury. McDermott coming in with the play call. Just under 8 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 2 options back. Handoff and stuffed short right behind the line of scrimmage. Not a lot happening. The defense read that one beautifully, and the Ravens get a huge third down stop early on. Looking like they're going for it here on 4th. Or did he get enough for the first? Excuse me, sorry. Shotgun snap, drops back, slings a pass to the right, and is dropped. Big pass break up there for the Raven defense. That was on 4th down, and that will be a turnover of downs. And that is not the way you want to end that opening drive for the Saints. In the early first few plays, getting big chunks, and they just idled out there. The false start penalty and an untimely false start penalty killed that drive. As we sit here with 6:50 remaining, we get to see what the Saints defense has in store as the Portsmouth offense comes onto the field. Snap handoff up the middle, and not much happening there. Gain of 1, maybe 2 yards. Second and 8 coming up. And around, breaks through the secondary, and gets big yardage there. Penalty marker is down. Let's see what the call is here. Is it going back? defense indicating. So holding on the offense. That is a very, very inopportune penalty. Great run play for a huge yardage. All coming back now due to a holding penalty. As we get another look, see if we can find it here. Yep, 51 right there on the edge. Got a handful of jersey, and that's enough to draw the penalty flag. There's about 6 minutes remaining, scoreless here in the first quarter. Pitch around. Tripped up in the backfield. Oh, fumble! Ball is out. It is recovered by the Saints. And it is a first down deep in Portsmouth territory. I believe that is. Let's get another look at this here. Breaking right through. Number 56 on the tackle and the breakup. Ryan. And number 51, Pat Hanach. Excuse me if I got that wrong. On the recovery. That is a huge shift in momentum for the Saints, as it is now 1st and 10 deep in Raven territory. New running back set. Snap. Go to the corner. Fade. Caught. Touchdown. Saints. Number 6, Tommy Candelario gets the Saints on the board first here in the first quarter. It is now 6-0. Waiting on a point after attempt. Beautiful throw. Beautiful fade. Only one that was going to catch that ball was Tommy. Great pass by McDermott. And the Saints now lead 6-0. As they're setting up for the extra point attempt. Colin Stone lining up to take the attempt. Snap, hold good, kick is up, and it is no good. Wide right, I believe. Wind is a major factor in this game. Last I checked, we're dealing with 15-mile-an-hour gusts. It's going to make it very hard to kick the ball today. As we get another look at it here. Wind took it, and just right. But as we sit here, it's 6-0 Canterbury here late in the first quarter. Defense came up huge with a fumble in the red zone, and Saints took advantage right away. One play, touchdown. As we get a look at the Saints defense, getting coached up by head coach Jim Stone there. As we were waiting to get set for the ensuing kickoff. Not sure what the holdup is. As we get a look at the Raven bench. Refs seem to be having some bit of conference. Not too sure what we have going on here. I think there might be. No, I don't want to guess wrong. We do have some weather moving into the area, so there is a potential of a lightning delay taking place. I don't want to say that has happened yet, but it is in the cards. Looks to be players people are clearing the field, it seems to be. I apologize for not having all the information here for you. Yep, and we do have the Canterbury bench is clear. The Portsmouth bench is emptying. Seems to believe we do have a lightning delay. Unconfirmed, but what I'm saying, that's what I'm be led to believe. Again, I apologize for not having all the information for you. So we will update you once we get more information. It's looking like we're in a bit of a lightning delay. If this is what is going on, the rule does state that we have to wait for 30 minutes after the final lightning strike to resume play. We will come back and update you as soon as we have more information. Welcome back as we resume play here in New Milford. After a lengthy weather delay, the storm system has moved out, and we should be clear to play for the rest of this game. It's going to be interesting finish to this game as the conditions have dramatically changed. Temperatures dropped about 10 degrees. We have a very wet turf out there. It's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. But as we stand now, we have just under 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Canterbury Saints lead the Portsmouth Abbey Ravens 6-0, and we have a kickoff following the game's only touchdown coming our way. Stone is given the ready signal for the kickoff. And leads up. Oh. And that wind is still a factor. Still having gusty winds from that storm, knocking the ball off the tee. And we are underway here again in New Milford. Sizable return for the Ravens there. They'll be starting just inside their own 40-yard line here. Looking to be 1st and 10 from, I want to say, the 39-yard line. Bunched in tight here on 1st down are the Ravens. Snap. Hand off around the edge. Breaks through a tackle. Breaks for secondary. And he is off to the races. The Ravens on a big play. And it is a touchdown. Portsmouth Abbey. Wow. What a way to respond after giving up the game's first touchdown. Have to go through a lengthy weather delay before you can even get the ball back. And you respond by a one-play, roughly 60-yard run touchdown in response. Number 6 on the carry there. 3. My apologies. Number 3 on the carry there. And has a big shift of momentum in this game. Line it up for the extra point. Tied 66 as we stand now. Snap holds good. Kick is up. And it is blocked. Blocked at the line. That ball is live. He scoops. Canterbury scoops it up and racing down the sideline. Gets a block. He's got one man to beat. And he, drugged down. Number 4 from the Ravens there tracked him down. The scoop up by Number 20, TJ Washington. I thought he had it. I thought he was gone. But the kicker tracks him down to save the points. Number 55, Noah Eldridge with the block. And this game is going to remain tied. Both teams, one touchdown apiece, and both with missed opportunities on the extra point. And we stand here 6-6. About 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. As we await the kickoff. Now we've seen the Ravens offense did not cool down during that weather delay. They came out hot, and now we have to see if the Saints offense can respond quickly. As we get a look at Ravens special teams there. Lined up and ready for the kickoff. Run it up. Short kick. Takes a bounce. Out of bounds will be a flag, and the ball will be positioned at the 40-yard line. Excuse me, the 35-yard line. My apologies. Decent starting field position here for Canterbury. We look here, 1st and 10. 2-back set, snap, hand up, and we have a whistle. And a flag. Not sure what the call was there. I'm hearing it's a false start. So 5-yard penalty for the Saints. Not the start you want coming out of the break. You got a 1st and 15 to start the drive here. Snap. Handoff. Gets to the first level. Breaks to the second level. Racing down the sideline. Can we have back-to-back big plays? We do! Touchdown, Saints! Number 2, Tyler DiNapoli with the score. And so far, coming out of this weather delay, we have 2 plays and 2 touchdowns, both coming off the ground. I'll tell you, the offenses have not missed a beat, but the defenses are ice cold right now for both teams. And the Saints all right. 12-6 here. Waiting for the extra point. Let's see if someone can finally break through and get the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick is up. And it is good. We have our first extra point of the day as Canterbury takes the lead 13-6 with that looks like 5:18 remaining here in the first. What a change of events from before and after the storm rolled through. Before the storm, the teams were still feeling each other out a little bit, not breaking too many big plays. And here, coming out of the break, 2 touchdowns on 2 plays. Now I'm interested to see which defense will make a stand here first as the Saints come back onto the field. Stone getting set up for the kickoff. So they're bringing an extra man to hold the ball for them. As number 20, T.J. Washington. And another low bouncing kick. And it's going to make its way all the way down for a touchback. Wind is still a major factor in this game. Sitting steady now around 10 miles an hour. See how much more effect that has on the kickers and the quarterbacks in the throwing game as we get set up here. 1st and 10 for the Ravens on their own 25-yard line. 2-back set. Snap. Handoff. Up the middle. Not a lot happening. 3, maybe 4-yard gain there for number 6 in white. Second down coming up here. Quarterback under center. Dual set back. Goes back, handoff to the left side. Gets a couple of yards and gets swallowed up. And he's fighting and still fighting. And just will not go down. That Portsmouth back. And that brings up a first down. It's enough to get the first down. Fresh set of downs for the Ravens. At about there, looking at it here, the replay, about the 35-yard line. First and 10 Ravens. Single back set. Takes the handoff. Rolling out. Puts it in the air. And an incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 coming up. That's the first time we've seen the ball thrown here today on this side of the weather break. Can't imagine we'll be seeing a whole lot of that with the wet conditions. Wet and windy conditions. Two set back. Snap, handoff, around the right side and swallowed up. No gain on the play, maybe a loss of yardage. And we have a third. Third and 9, snap, pitch to the left side, gets to the first level of defenders into the secondary and will not go down. Apologies for the technical difficulties there as we get a live look at the board here as time is winding down here in the first quarter. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with the Canterbury Saints up 13-6 over the Portsmouth Abbey Ravens. As we take a look at the home sideline, this has been a very interesting open to the new field here for Canterbury. Got off to a hot start with a fumble recovery that's led to a touchdown early in the first quarter, and immediately followed by a lengthy weather delay. And then we came back from that with 2 quick touchdowns, and we are off and running here now as we start the second quarter. 4th down for the Ravens. Snap, pitch, around the right side, breaks a tackle, gets swallowed up, and I don't think that'll be enough for the first down. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. It'll be a first down for Canterbury. We're going to look here again. Great job at missing the first tackle, but the defenders were there waiting for him right afterward, swallowed him up. And a huge 4th down stop for the Saints. We get a look at McDermott bringing in the play call. 1st and 10, Canterbury. Shotgun set. Snap. Drops back the pass. Scanning. Lets it go. Complete. And forced right out of bounds. Playcock's moving, and that was, we get a look here at the replay. It was number 33, Mac Waynick, on the reception. That's our first completed pass here since the rain has moved in. And I got to wonder if that's going to be a difference maker to see which team is more successful through the air as we get moving here. Fresh set of down for the Saints, another 1st and 10. McDermott brings in the play call. Offense gets set. Under center, 2 running back set. 3 running back set. And flag looking like it might be a false start. Let's look at the call here. False start on the offense. It's their 3rd one today. Those penalties are not helping them. See if they can clean it up here in the late goings. McDermott under center. 3 running back set. Snap. Makes the handoff. Scrambles around. Breaks a tackle. Avoids another tackle. Flushing out. Still looking to throw. Gets it off. And incomplete. That was a very, very dangerous play for the Saints there. Lucky to get away with an incompletion. That could have been a big loss as we look at it here. McDermott does a great job at avoiding pressure and getting the ball off, no harm, no foul. Second and 15 here. Shotgun set, 2 running backs, either side of McDermott. Snaps, looking back to pass. Got defender untouched. Gets the pass off, complete, up the sideline. That is DiNapoli, and he won't go down. He's being propped up by his lineman and gets a big gain there. Number 71 there, I believe 71, propping him up, keeping him going. Let's get another look at it. Does a good job at not going down the first tackle, breaking out of it, staying on his feet. And 72, Dakari Liston helped prop him up, push him downfield for a big gain and a first down for the Saints. Great heads-up play by the big man there. What was there? Looks like they might have ruled he stepped out of bounds because looking like we're at second down at about 5 here. That's a tough break for the Saints there. Great play, smart play. Still good yardage out of that. Now we have second and manageable. McDermott under center, 3 running back set. Snap. Hands the ball off and swallowed up in the backfield. Nowhere to go. And that's going to be a loss of a few yards for Canterbury. I believe that was number 20, TJ Washington on the carry there. McDermott bringing in the play call. Under center, 3 running back set. Snap, pitch, gets around, breaks a tackle, gets swallowed up. Not going to be enough for the first down, which brings up 4th down and about 5 as we look at the replay here. Breaking through a couple tackles, but number 54 in white there was right there and ready to make the tackle. So the Saints are going to be going for it here. 4th and 4. Interested to see if they go to the air this time. They've had some success through the air so far today. Oh, reads up the blitz, handoff up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, enough for the first down, still on his feet, breaking down the field. Napoli again, his 2nd rushing touchdown today, and the Saints are going to jump up 16-6. Oh, penalty marker down, maybe. Looking like player down. We have an injured player. Portsmouth Abbey. We watched the replay here. We're trying to see what may have happened. Is Napoli up the middle, coming up to 6. Oh, he got rolled up on as a teammate was trying to make a tackle. Never had seen it like that. We hope he's okay. I hope he can continue on today. Hate to see this. Looks like the training staff's bringing out some sort of cast. Looks like an inflatable boot for him. This is not a scene that we like to see here. We just hope and pray that he is all right. And bounced up. As they're getting him in the cart. As he blows kisses to the sideline. That's a good sign. We hope for the best for that young man and hope that the injury is not too bad. As we get a look at the clock here, get reset to play, we have 7:43 remaining here in the second quarter, excuse me. And the Saints are leading 19-6, pending an extra point attempt. Quick recap for you here. Since scoring plays for the Saints, we had 2 rushing touchdowns for Tyler DiNapoli since the break. Since we returned from the weather delay break here, put the Saints in this position up 19-6, looking to make it 20-6. And we're ready to resume play. Snap high, hold is good, kick is up, and it is good. Saints now lead 20-6. Stone getting ready. Send the kickoff here. TJ Washington going to hold it for him. Wind has been a pretty big factor in the kicking game today. Stone up, kick, low, bounce, and it's going to be returned. Bringing it up and swallowed up at first contact by number 7, Luke Germain. And it's going to bring up first down, Ravens. With about 7 minutes left here in the second quarter, the Ravens need to get a score on this possession to keep themselves in this game because this Saints offense is rolling. We got quarterback under center, snap, handoff, up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, swallowed up and pushed back. Looking like he might get a gain or 1 or 2 with the forward progress. We'll see where they spot the ball as it brings up second down. Gain of 2. Second and 8 Ravens as quarterback brings in the play call. Under center, 3 running back set. Oh, looks like he had trouble with the snap, fumbled it. Looking like the Saints recover. Let's see what the officials, we get another look at it here. Looking like a false start from the replay. And that's what the call is, false start on the Ravens, everybody but the center. As it looks like to be 2nd and 13 now. Shotgun set. 2 running backs. High snap, bobbled, got the throw off, screen pass. Around the left side, breaks a tackle, gets a good chunk of yards to make this a 3rd and manageable for the Ravens. 3rd and I'm going to say about 5 here coming up. Under center, snap, pitches the ball, wide left, breaks through into the secondary, swallowed up. That is enough for the 1st down. Moving the chains as we look at the play here. Number 3, I believe, gets around the edge, breaks 1 tackle, and falls forward to get the 1st down and keep this drive alive. 1st and 10 from their own 41. Under center, 3 running back set. Snap. Rolls back for the pass, dumps off a screen pass, makes a move, makes a man miss, makes another man miss, breaks up the sideline, streaking down, and he will be finally caught and tackled by number 8, Diaz Lenda, as we look at the replay here. Not the best throw, but the receiver makes the best out of it, makes a couple guys miss here, and gets a huge chunk of yards for Portsmouth Abbey. Exactly what they needed to keep themselves in this game. 4:35 and counting on the clock here in the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 from the Saints, about 25-yard line. 2 running back set, under center. Yep, handoff up the middle. Looking like the tackle jumped a little early there. I believe it'll be a false start. Let's see what the ref calls here. Yep, false start on the offense. Huge gain followed by a minor setback here by Portsmouth Abbey, as now they face 1st and 15 from Saint 30-yard line. 4 minutes and counting remaining here in the half. Shotgun set. Snap's good, looking to his left, throws, and it is complete. And up the down the sideline, looking to get to about the 20-yard line. We're taking another look at it here. Another high snap, but the quarterback does a good job at getting it, reeling it in. Excuse me, it wasn't that high of a snap. Reeling it in and making a quick throw under pressure. You get a good chunk of yards for the Ravens there. About 2nd and 6. Under center, 2 running back set. Snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, throws, and just barely overthrows his receiver. for an incompletion, and that's going to bring up third down. Just inside of 3 minutes remaining here in the half. Looks like a timeout has been called. As we get a good look at Coach Jim Stone there, talking to his defense, game planning. Looking at about 3rd and 6 for the Ravens. Snap, handoff around to the left and swallowed up immediately. Gain of just a few yards. Brings up 4th down, and I have to imagine they're going to go for it. This is not friendly conditions for a kicker, and they need a touchdown here at the end of the half to help keep themselves in it. That's exactly what they're going to do here. 3rd and looks to be about 5. Under center. Snap. Fakes the handoff. Looking to his right. Rolling to his right. Under pressure. Gets it off. And it is. Looking for a signal. Looking like it's incomplete. That'll be a big stoppage for the Saints in a turnover and downs. 1st and 10. Inside their own 25-yard line. As we look at the replay here. Saints do a great job at getting around the edge on his blind side and flushing the quarterback out of the pocket, making him roll back, and making him throw unbalanced. And it is a huge stop for the Saints. As there's a minute and 57 seconds left remaining here in the first half. Let's see if they can break for a 3rd long touchdown run here before we go to the break. Shotgun set, handoff to his left, breaks a tackle, and pushes his way up for a good gain of yards. It's Tyler DiNapoli, been doing his thing all day here in the first half, getting huge yardage. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Shotgun set, single back. Snap, looks for a quick throw, and he's hit. Oh, wait, sorry, there was a handoff. He snuck the handoff in there. We got TJ Washington bouncing around, making people miss. And let's look at it again. He fooled me on the handoff here. Just a little, just flip down. Beautiful, smart play by McDermott there to keep the play alive and get some positive yardage for Canterbury there. A minute and 9 seconds remaining here in the half. Shotgun set. Running back to his left. Snap. Looking, scanning, looking to make a throw. Steps up in the pockets. Flushed out to his right. Gets the throw off. It is caught for a 1st down. And he is not going to go down. It's going to take the whole defense to bring him down. Big play for the Saints there. That is number 2, Tyler DiNapoli. He's been all over the field today. 1st down, no huddle. Offense just trying to get some points here before the half. Shotgun set, snaps good. Quarterback looking to throw. McDermott moving around. Flush out of the pocket, and he's going to be stopped and sacked. This Ravens defensive front has been doing a great job these last few plays, breaking through and getting him under pressure as the Saints use, I believe, their 2nd timeout of the half here. Saints looking to go up by 20 to 21 points here going into the half. We're going to get a look at the clock here. 38 seconds remaining here in the half. They already lead 20 to 6. They still have plenty of time to get in the end zone. They're at the 50 now, and they've already shown twice that they can get huge yards on the ground running. And McDermott has shown that he has the capability of throwing the ball long down the field. Let's come up to the line, shotgun set. Running back Washington to his right, snap good. Looking to his left, scanning. As all day back there in the pocket, starting to get flush, moving around, stays on his feet. Still scrambling around, still moving. This is not what they want, and he's finally going to be wrapped up. And that is not how you want that to go with 38 seconds remaining. And looks like there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is here. Interested to see what they call here. Could be a variety of things. With the way the quarterback was running around, we could have snuck a hold into there. It'll be interesting to see what the call is. But great job of McDermott to keep the play alive. Oh, there's the call. Sportsmanlike conduct, I believe, on the offense. Oh, one each side, and those are going to offset, and it's going to be third down. Interested to see what we do, what they call here to follow up here. Coach Jim Stone did not look too pleased with the outcome of that one. They burned off a lot of clock, keeping the play alive. Need the receivers to try to get a little open downfield, but they definitely are capable of doing it here. I have to imagine we're around 20 seconds remaining here on third down. Shotgun set, running back to his right. Snap low, snap bobbled. Picks it up. Still got time. Scanning. He gets it off, and it is incomplete. Threw into quite the crowd there, and that'll bring up fourth down. Another penalty here. Not quite too sure what the call was. My apologies. And this is moving them back, way back into their own territory. Interested to see what they do here. I believe it's still third down with the penalty. As we get a look at McDermott bringing in the play call. As we are in the dying seconds here of the second half. It is third and extremely long for the Saints as they are way behind the sticks here. And timeout taken by the Portsmouth Abbey Ravens as they look to try to squeak some points here before half as we have 8 seconds remaining. I have to imagine this will be the last play of the drive. Or last play of the half, excuse me. as they come up to the line here. 8 seconds remaining. Third and just about forever for the Saints here. Let's see what they draw up here. McDermott under center, looking like the handoff is on the way. Snap. Hands it off to Napoli. And he gets a good couple yards to bring up third down. Let's see, and the Ravens aren't going to use a timeout. Nope, that is going to wrap it up here for the first half. I wasn't sure if the Ravens were going to use a timeout or not. As we had to look at the clock there. Going into half, the Canterbury Saints lead the Portsmouth Abbey Ravens 20-6. As we head to the break here, 20-6, we are going to take a quick break. We'll be back to bring you the second half. welcome you back in here as we start the second half of play between the Canterbury Saints and the Portsmouth Abbey Ravens. As we get a look at Colin Stone, ready to kick off the second half here. Kick is up and down and is going to be, it is fumbled. And he picks it up. It's a nice return out of it. He's still on his feet, breaks 2 or 3 tackles, and finally wrapped up and brought down by number 5, Bryson Jezewiski. Near disaster there for the Ravens as we get a second look at the play here. Does make a couple guys miss, does break a couple tackles. But one booming hit there to bring him down. It is now 1st and 10 for the Ravens. As we come in here from the second half, the Saints are trying to lock up this win. And if they win here today, they guarantee themselves a bowl bid, and they are after their 2nd straight bowl bid here this season. First down, quarterback under center. Fakes a handoff, looks to throw, lobs it up deep downfield, and it is incomplete. Not looking like there's going to be any flags for pass interference there. It was a close one. Ball looked uncatchable from my vantage point as we look at the replay here. Faking the handoff, quick roll around, great release, great throw by the quarterback there. Just not enough on it. So just underthrows his receiver. Second down coming up here. Shotgun set. Snap. Good. Quick throw for a screen pass, and it is incomplete. Bobbled around. And it brings up a 3rd down. You're the Ravens. This is not the situation you want to be in here. Coming out of the half, trailing 14 points. Need to get one here. As we are looking at a 3rd and 10 situation here. Early going here in the 3rd quarter. Under center, 2 running back set, snap, and fumbled there. It was like a fumble in the transition, but it is quickly recovered by the Ravens, bringing us to 3rd down and going to be, I'm going to assume, about 12. Looking like we're getting our first punt of the day here. Snap. Gets the punt off. Big booming punt for the Ravens there. Fair caught at the 39-yard line by number 2, DiNapoli. And that's going to bring up 1st and 10 from their own 39 for the Saints. As we get the first look at their offense here in the second half. We have a shotgun set, snap, takes the handoff one way, gives it to the other running back, Washington. Washington breaks the tackle. He breaks downfield enough for the 1st down. He's going to be brought down right at the yardage marker, looking for, depending on the spot, it's either going to be 2nd and inches or 1st and 10. As we get another look at the play here. As he fakes the handoff to DiNapoli, gives it to Washington, and a little misdirection action, finds the open hole and takes off for 10 yards. And it is going to be 2nd in it and inches here for the Saints. Look at the shotgun set here. Hands it off to Washington again. Breaks through enough for the first down and more. That's good enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 Saints just inside the 50-yard line. Get a look at head coach Jim Stone there. First and 10, shotgun set. Running back to his left, low snap. Quick throw out. It is caught and forced down right away. Catch by Patrick Rutledge there as we take a look at the replay. Quick throw out. Nice grab, and it immediately met with the tackle. Should be about a gain of 6. As we look at the clock, as we have 9:07 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Saints lead 20-6. They have a shotgun set. Running back to the Washington to the left of McDermott. Snap, looking to his right. Quick throw. Oh, just bounces off the hands of the intended receiver, Tyler DiNapoli. And that'll bring us to 2nd and 10. As we look at the Saints huddle here, offense seems to be in rhythm here early in the 2nd half. Getting a nice methodical drive going downfield. Let's see if they can pick up 3rd down here. Shotgun set. Running back on the other side of him. Snap. Handoff to Washington. Breaks through and is met with a hard tackle going through the middle there. Looks like he's going to be close to the yardage marker. And it will be enough for a 1st down for the Saints as we get a look at the replay here. Tripped up and then hit hard from behind. But took a beating on that run, but it is enough for the 1st down to keep this drive alive. Maybe look at the huddle there. Ball on the 41-yard line. Single back set. Shotgun snap. Scanning, looking to throw. McDermott gets it off, and it is broken up by the defensive back in white there. That is number 6, Tommy Candelario. Candelera, the intended receiver. These are not ideal throwing conditions here as we are still coming off the heels of a big thunderstorm that rolled through. The field is still wet. The ball is still wet. But so far, the Saints have showed they're not afraid to throw the ball in these conditions. It has been working for them today thus far. Not so much on this drive, though, as we look at the shotgun snap a little low. McDermott looking to throw. Waiting. Gets it off, and it is caught, and he breaks the tackle, and he's going to get in, breaks another tackle, and he gets hit from behind. Is he good? Oh, it bobbles out, and it's a touchdown for the Saints. Diaz Blenda with the touchdown. As we get a look at the play here, McDermott has all day in the pocket, releases a beautiful ball as he makes a man miss, slips out of the first tackle, makes him miss on the second tackle. Beautiful little move there, and just fights his way in for the touchdown. Doesn't matter once that ball pops out. Doesn't matter as long as he breaks the plane, the goal line, the plane of the goal line. That's all he needs to do. And so it's 26-6 here, pending the extra point. Snap good, hold good, kick is up, and it is off the crossbar and in. And that now makes it 27-6 Saints here in the third quarter, having a great showing on their first game on their brand new home field, a brand new turf field. Great way to open up this facility. take a look at the Saint huddle here as we were waiting the kickoff after the touchdown. The Ravens absolutely need a score on this drive to keep themselves remotely alive in this game, as they are now down 21 points here in the late goings. Stone set to kick, excuse me. Kick is up, and it's going to take a bounce and be returned by the Ravens. Breaking through, gets through a couple rows, and the ball pops out right into the hands of another returner, and he breaks downfield. Can he beat him? And he will be forced out of bounds at about the 4-yard line. What a sequence of events right there. As we watch it again, as the old saying goes, sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good, and that is true right there as we watch as the ball pops out very clearly and right into the hands of one of his teammates. You can talk about being in the right place at the right time. Hit him in mid-stride, and that is exactly what the Ravens needed to start this drive if they're going to stay into this game. Ball, they placed him out the 2-yard line. Fumbles a snap. Oh, but the quarterback recovered it. The wet conditions are showing themselves right now as we've had a couple fumbles here in the last 2 plays. That's going to set them back a yard on the 3-yard line. And it is 2nd and goal. As we got 2nd and goal here. Snap. And he is in for a Portsmouth Abbey touchdown. And that is a big score for them to keep them in this game. I have to wonder, as we are waiting for this extra point to try to cut it to a 2-touchdown game here in the 3rd quarter. And we get set up here. Snap good, hold good, kick is up. And it is good. The score now 27-13 Saints, as Portsmouth Abbey cashes in on that very great yet very lucky kick return to set them up on the 2-yard line with 1st and goal, as they now cut the lead down to 14. We take a look at the scoreboard here. 6:50 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And a little onside quick kick will be recovered by the Saints. Not too sure. It was an interesting kick there. All of the players clumped up together. Not sure I've seen that one before. But nevertheless, the Saints recover, and they have great field position here with a 1st down. Here was we get set up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun set. Snap. Hands the ball off. Washington breaks a tackle. Works his way upfield. Won't go down. Keeps going. Makes another man miss. Streaking up the sideline. Cuts back in. And will not go down. And finally wrapped up. Takes the whole defense to bring him down. Huge gain on the ground there for Washington. Quite a way to respond for the Saints after that long kick return that he just gave up. And Washington breaking through tackles, refuses to go down, making guys miss, doing it all here on this play, and gets the ball all the way down to the 28-yard line of the Ravens' 28-yard line, excuse me. Not too sure what's going on here. We might have another injured player. We can't confirm. Looks to be a Portsmouth player down on the Canterbury sideline. Looking like everything's going to be all right there as we get a look at the player jogging off back to his old sideline. That's what we like to see. I don't want to see anyone get hurt out here today. We have a 1st and 10 here from the 28-yard line, from the Raven 28-yard line. Shotgun set. Snap. And quick little toss to the man in motion, Candelero. As we get a 2nd down. Good chunk of yards there by the Saints. And there is no penalty on the play. 2nd and 2 for the Saints here. 5:30 and counting here in the quarter. In the 3rd. As the Saints break the huddle. Looking to extend this lead here late in the 3rd quarter. 2 running back set. Snap. Looking. Rolling out to his right. Looking back to his left. Gets the throw off. And throws it out of bounds. Smart play by McDermott there. Don't want to force the ball into anywhere, and it may end up with a turnover. Smart play. Keeps the drive alive, and we're at a 3rd and 2. Coming up to the line. All on the 20-yard line. Shotgun set. 2 running backfield. Snap good. Fakes the handoff one way. Gives it the other way to Washington. Washington breaks up the field. Takes a man miss. He gets all the way in for the touchdown. Saints extend the lead. Washington gets in the end zone. And this offense keeps on buzzing here today. As it is now 33-13 Saints. And they're having an offensive explosion on the first game on the new turf. Colin Stone comes in to attempt the extra point. Snap is high, rolling, trying to make something of it. McDermott's looking, throws back, all the way back across field. Oh, just out of reach. And it's unsuccessful point after attempt. Have to imagine that was not designed. It was a high snap. And McDermott tried to make something out of nothing. Came so close. But nevertheless, Canterbury leads by 20 as they're up 33-13 over Portsmouth. As we get set up here for the kickoff. The Saints defense today have really been not broke too much often. The last touchdown came off of the heels of a crazy kick return from Portsmouth. Let's see if they can follow that up in any type of way here as Stone is set up for the kickoff. Moves up. Kick is up downfield, and it is going to be bounced and returned, bobbled, but still returned. He's got two hands on that ball. What a hit! Did the ball pop loose? It may have, but either way, it is recovered, and the returner is slow to get up as he took a thunderous hit there on that return, and we're going to watch that again. Returns have been tricky here today. It is a very wet playing surface, especially when that ball hits the turf. It makes it very hard to field, as you see here. Kind of pops up, makes a play, wisely puts two hands on it here to help protect it. It gets absolutely crushed coming around the edge there. I believe that was Luke Germain that made the hit there. And as we set up 1st and 10 here, as the quarterback rolls to his right, looks for a throw, gets it down, and just short, incomplete. Close to being intercepted as we take a quick look here. And he throws down and just off the hands of Tommy Candelara. Brings up 2nd down with 4 minutes and 43 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Down 20 are the Ravens here. Snap. Pitch around. Looks like a bit of a reversal, but it is not successful. Caught up. Looks to be in the backfield. Maybe a gain or 1 or 2. And that's a big stop for the Saints. That brings up 3rd down and long for Portsmouth. 3rd and 12 behind the sticks. Not a spot you want to be right now. Down 20. Let's see what they draw up here on offense. Got to imagine they're going to take a shot downfield here. Try to get this 1st down. Quarterback in the shotgun set. No, excuse me, he is under center. 2 running back set. Snap. Hands the ball up, and he is swallowed up right at the line. Gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. And that's going to set up for a 4th and long. Looks like they're bringing on the punt unit. Punt is up and not very far and does not take a favorable bounce, but it's picked up in his return, and he is off to the races, gone, running, finally snagged up and brought down at basically the line of scrimmage. That is Tommy Candelero. There. Excuse me, sorry. That is first down and 10 for the Saints in very good field position. Looks to be inside their opponent's 40-yard line. First and 10, shotgun set, low snap, handoff, and met immediately in the backfield is number 21, Mitch Waynick. And absolutely nothing happened on that play as we get a look at the clock here with 2:45 in counting in the third quarter. As it looks to be about 2nd and 13. As we get set up on second and long here. Shotgun set, 2 running backs. Oh, looks like there's a bit of a false start, little bit of a jump there on the offensive line. That's going to send them back even further, making this about a 2nd and 17, excuse me. Second and very long. This is not what the offense was looking for here on that great kick returns. We get a look at the Ravens defense. And as we look at a couple of the linemen there wearing boxing gloves, one's got the right hand on, one's got the left hand on. Not too sure what's going on with that. I'm not sure if they got hand injuries or if that's just trying to get an upper edge. We get second and long here, snap. Takes the handoff one way, gives it the other way, and he slips down, fumble, ball pops out, and I believe that it's going to be recovered by the defense. What a tough break there for the Saints, and those are the wet conditions showing there, and he looks like he loses it on the transition, and then with the wet turf, that ball goes slipping and sliding around. Tough break, and that is a side effect of all this wind and rain we've had today. Offense going quick here. Shotgun set. Snap good. Fakes the handoff. Quick throw down. Hits him in stride. Oh, bounces right off his chest and incomplete. That's going to give us 2nd and 10 here. The Saint defense has done a great job at shutting down this offense today. They've only got 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns in this half, or today. 1 coming fresh out of the weather delay. So they had cold legs, and 1 coming off a wild kick return. Otherwise, they have been rock solid all day today. 2nd and 10. Snap good, fakes a handoff. Quick throw, slips right out of his receiver's hands and into the arms of the ball carrier there on the sidelines. We get a look at the replay. It is a good throw right on the money. Just very wet conditions, and you could tell it slips right out of the receiver's hands there. Not an ideal position to be in here. Down 20, needing to air out the ball, but it's very slick. Third and 10. Pitch out to the right, and he gets caught up, breaks a tackle, falls forward, but not enough for the first down, and a little extra there
Lucky to get away without a penalty is number 76, Mav Foster. Doesn't look like he's the instigator there. Just looks like he's the bigger man. Looks like the proper no call there. Lucky to get away with one, and we now have 4th and about 5. Looks like they're going for it. Shotgun or snap under center. Pitch around to the right again. As he makes a move, gets pushed, and he's going to be forced out of bounds short of the line to gain. And there's going to be a turnover, another turnover on downs for the Ravens. And we get another look at this Saint offense. You got to imagine they're looking to make up for that last drive. They did not want that fumble. They're going to try. You can feel they're going to try to make up for that and get a quick touchdown here. As we get a look at the clock, 13 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. And this is their second consecutive drive here, starting in opponent territory. We get a look at McDermott bringing in the play call. Shotgun set, 2 running backs, either side of them. Snap's good, fakes a handoff, makes a move. The defense breaks through that line. Not much to go. Couldn't get the read. Didn't have time to get the read off. Gets swallowed up for a sack. That's going to bring up about a second and 13, excuse me. But I believe that will do it here for the third quarter. As we enter the final frame, Saints lead 33-13 over the Ravens. As we're entering this final frame, a lot different than when we started today. The sun has fully gone down. Temperatures dropped drastically. We were at about 60 when we started the day today, and it is now all the way down to 41 degrees. Not fun temperatures to be playing out there in, and it is still wet and still very windy out there. Not as bad when we first started. Still 10-mile-an-hour winds. It was making it very tough for these teams to throw the ball. And the team that's been more dominant on the ground today has been Canterbury, and that is reflecting on the scoreboard as they hold a 20-point lead here heading in to the final frame of play. As I mentioned earlier, the Saints are looking to close the door here to try to force their way in for a second straight bowl bid. As we start the fourth quarter here. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but I can tell that they did get enough on the ground for a first down. As we're back in full picture here. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties. First down on the Raven 31-yard line is Canterbury. Great way to start off this fourth quarter as they're looking to put the nail in the coffin of this game. Celebrate a victory, their first victory on the new field. As we have a 1st and 10. Shotgun set, running back on either side of McDermott. Snap. Hands the ball off and is hit immediately at the line, but does fall forward and gets a gain of about 1 or 2. So to circle back on what we noticed earlier with the defensive line wearing boxing gloves, those are approved by the officials and the league, as both those players are dealing with some finger injuries, and it's helping protect those injuries and not make them any worse. Nevertheless, it does make for an interesting look there. is the second down play there. Not much happening. And it brings up 3rd and 7. Both defenses have been standing tall here in the later goings of this game. And if you're Portsmouth, you have to have a stop here if you want to have any hope of coming back in this game. As we come up to the line, 3rd and 7. Shotgun set, running back to McDermott's right. That's Washington. Hands the ball off to him and runs up the middle, breaks a tackle, pushes through. Got to be enough for a first down. And excuse me, that was not Washington. That was Waynick on the carry there as we get another look at it. Absolutely, he was met at the line, but absolutely bulldozes the defender, stays on his feet, and just keeps on trucking along. And it should be enough for the first down. As we look at the first down here. At just about the 21-yard line. Snap, handoff, and he's met right away. Right away by the defensive liner. Jacked up after that play. That's going to bring up about a 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13. We have just under 8.5 minutes here remaining in the game. Canterbury, have to imagine, is going to be trying to run as much clock down as they can, hang on to this 20-point lead, and ride out of here victorious on their way to their 2nd consecutive bowl bid. Shotgun set, snap, hands the ball off again to Waynick, and he is met in the backfield yet again. 2nd straight option play back there, 2nd straight tackle for loss, and it is almost now to a 3rd and 20, it looks. And as the Saints have shown throughout the day today, they are capable of getting big chunk plays, so a first down is not out of the cards here. As we take a look at the Saint huddle, as McDermott brings in the play call. Wonder if they're going to try to run the ball here. Oh. Flag on the play. Not sure what the call is. And the refs picked up the flag there. No penalty on the play. Looking at 3rd and 20 here. And McDermott lines up in a shotgun set. Back to his right. Snap good. Drops back. Good throw. Complete. And met right away by the defense. Brought down. Gain of about 5. It's going to bring up 4th and long for the Saints. We get a look here at the play. Great pass. Great reception. Just couldn't break a tackle. And looks like they're going to be going for it. Not a bad idea here late. Even if you don't get it, you're still pinning your opponent fairly deep in their own territory. Nothing but positives can come from this, in my opinion. Shotgun snap. Drops back, looking to his left. Got some time. Breaks a tackle, flushing around, running around, trying to find something. Gets the ball off. And incomplete. Very good throw from running around. Looked like it was a little off balance on the throw. Unfortunately, it is incomplete. And a turnover on downs. But the Ravens have a long way to go if they want a chance in this one, as we have 6:14 remaining here in the game. and they get the ball on about their own 26-yard line. As a play up the middle, breaking for about 5-yard gain there. Look at the Portsmouth sideline there. Players breaking out the big jackets. As I mentioned earlier, that temperature has dropped a lot since we first kicked this game off back around 2 o'clock today. As the O-line rushes up to the line, 2nd and 5. In tight. Hands the ball off, breaks around to the left, and is met just after the line of scrimmage. Gain of maybe 3 there. That sets up for about a 3rd and 3. You get a look at the defense here. Some players showing sign of fatigue. We are getting late in the game here. Ref trying to stay warm there, swinging his arms. Now they're tight set there for the Ravens. 2 running backs in the backfield. And we have a false start on the receiver there on the top half of your screen. Not what they want right there. That's going to set them back. Make it about a 3rd and 8. They've not been very successful throwing the ball today. Have to wonder if they're going to stick to the ground game here, try to get a good chunk of 3 or 4, and do it again on 4th down, if they're going to go for it right here on 3rd down. Set up 3rd down here. And off quarterback trips as he handed it off, but a big gain from the running back there. Depends on the spot. Looks like they're going to be about a yard short, making it a 4th and 1. Great play, great result from how the play shaped up there. Not the cleanest handoff transition we've seen. Great run up the middle, though, by the back there, number 3, to set up for a 4th and 1. And you got to imagine they're going to stack the box here and try to run that ball right up the middle. Going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. As we got 4th and 1 here. Snap, handoff up the middle. Definitely got enough for the first, plus a few extra yards, keeping this drive alive for the Ravens. As we have 1st and 10 here on the 40-yard line. Three running backs back. Pitch around to the left. Number 3 again on the carry. Very speedy. Breaks up the sideline. Huge gain. All the way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 big plays for number 3 out of the backfield here for the Ravens. Good pitch, and he just turns on the jets around this corner, breaking for a big chunk of yardage as we are now down to 3 minutes remaining here in the game. Not looking like it'll be enough time, but they are sure going to try their best to sneak one out here. Crazier things have happened. In tight again. Snap. Hands off to the left side. Breaks a couple tackles. Still got his feet. Not going down. And is finally going to be pushed, I believe, out of bounds. Right around the yard to gain. Not quite enough for the 1st down. Looking at about a 2nd and 2. As you can see, the wind is still whipping down there. Snap's good. Another pitch around number 3. See if he can turns on the Jets again, pushing up through, tripped up. Looks to be about the 15-yard line. I believe we might have a player down. Nope, he is brought back up. Everything is all good down there on the field.
as we are entering the final minutes of play here today. First down for the Ravens. Quarterback shifting the offense around. Snap good, handoff good. Breaks a tackle, but gets wrapped up fairly quickly. Gain of a few yards there. As we take a look at the clock here, 1:30 and counting. Not much rush out of the Raven offense here. Looking to get one more touchdown before they get out of here. Snap, pitch around, number 3 again. With the speed, breaks through, looks to be enough for the first down, not much more. That'll be first and goal for Portsmouth. First and goal. Quarterback shifting around the offense. Snap. Handoff good. Met in the backfield. Makes a man miss. Breaks for a few yards. Timeout called immediately by the offense. As we are looking at a second and goal. With 31 seconds remaining here. Well, if you're the Saints, you got to be in a great mood, as players were all excited going into this game just to unveil the new play on the new field. Finally got a turf field after years of waiting, and they come out today and get a big statement win, big win. As we stand right now, it's 33-13. With 31 seconds remaining, this is well in hand. And it looks like they'll be heading to their second straight bowl game. There's another timeout is called here. Both teams here wanting to make sure they get the play call right, as they are knocking on the end zone's door here. As we take a look at Canterbury huddle breaking there. Getting coached up, making sure everyone's on the same page. We get another big defensive stop. All right, let's see if we can finally get a playoff. Shotgun set. Running back to the quarterback's left. Snap good, looking to his left, releases the ball and just throws it away. Didn't have his receiver where he wanted it. The guys just got rid of it. And I believe another timeout was called. I think that was the indication.
Oh, was that fourth down? Oh, excuse me. That was fourth down as we get a look at Canterbury here taking a knee to run out the clock, and that should do it here. As we get a look here as the Saints begin to celebrate as they now have locked up their second consecutive season with another bowl, or second season with ending with a bowl game, as they get a big win here, 33-13. Big win on the brand new turf field, and it's got to be a good feeling there for the Saints. Big day for Aiden McDermott throwing 2 touchdowns in the air. Tyler Napoli getting 2 touchdowns on the ground. A great game after a big long delay there in the beginning. But that's going to do it for us here at MVP TV. For all of us here, for down on the field, Joey Delgado, Ben Allen, and back here behind the screen, I'm for Justin Couture, and I'm Evan Galati.